After 50. The second episode in Risking It After 50, the prep. My plan to slow travel. Okay.
That's a long-ass title.
I know. It is.
So, here's what we're talking about today.
Okay, thanks.
Is, can you afford it to work less? What are the steps? So, you've decided this is what I want to do.
Right. It started with the long-term goal.
Right.
And then kind of came back to the beginning and go, how, not if it's possible.
Right.
How is it possible?
Right. How do I make this work?
Correct.
Because this is what I'm doing.
Correct.
What do I need to do in order to make it work?
Correct. Because I don't want to get in the mindset of limiting to say, well, can I? Because I started that in the beginning. And I'm like, oh, I don't think I can. Wait. Different mindset. If there's a will, there's a way.
Absolutely.
And that's kind of what I came to.
Absolutely.
So I have an ongoing Excel spreadsheet
Nice.
that I've written down everything. I've never been great at budgeting, but I've written down all my expenses, long-term, short-term, annual, all those little things that creep up.
Right.
And what that looks like. I own a 3-bedroom, 2-bath home that I still have a mortgage on.
Right.
So I was looking at, do I vacate and rent it out? That seemed too severe to me because
it gave you palpitations.
Yeah, it was like there was no backup plan. Now, granted, that's extreme because I still own the home.
Right.
So if someone rented and then they'd have a year lease or whatever, they come back.
It's just harder than hell to get people out of your house.
Well, yeah. Yeah, we're
It's
a very tenant-friendly state.
Right.
So then I'm like, okay, furnished. All right, do I rent out a room? So a lot. I mean, it was several weeks, if not months, of talking, writing, researching. What are the options? I mean, there's a million options.
Right. So then step 1 is really knowing your own budget.
Yeah, where are you now?
Right. What money you have coming in? What do you have going out? Are there things that you can cut?
Yep. Yeah. Well, I have. Simple things. Cable, or not cable, I don't have cable, but internet, cell phone.
Right.
I have to think about a phone over there. It's not going to be the plan I have now.
Right.
I've got eSIMs. Anyway, that's for another video.
Right.
But there's a lot of things, and things just kind of creep up. So I take notes. I put it in the spreadsheet.
Right.
And just it's kind of like a working document.
Nice. I like that because things really creep up. I mean, I've had subscriptions before that I forgot. I had Audible for a year, and I had forgotten that I had it. It's $15 a month, but that's $15 a month.
It adds up.
Yeah,
it adds up. So what am I going to use over there? What am I not? A lot of research. I thought about renting out a room before I leave. How can I help with expenses before I go? Save up.
Right.
Do I work less before I go? Do I have full time? And some of that has to do with where I work and what's going on and what opportunities there are as well.
Right.
So there's no hard fast with that.
Right. Right.
We will have a video talking about prepping to rent out at least one of my rooms in the short term.
Right.
Still working on that.
Yeah.
Pros and cons to that.
Absolutely.
Purging.
What's
always a difficult thing for me.
Yeah. So what has been the hardest part for you? You've made the decision. Now you're looking at finances. What is the hardest part of the decision financially? Is it more about is it more about your budget or is it more about work?
Oh. Well, I think they're both difficult. I mean, I've been working most of my life. And so as much as I look forward to not doing it, there's going to be an adjustment.
Right.
I mean,
right.
we place our identity on our work, and both our jobs are very meaningful for what we do and the difference that we make. Just be honest about that.
Right. Absolutely.
So that can be difficult to not have that impact. They're also very high stress. Honestly, probably more the job than it will the budget, now that you ask me that. Because the budget can be manipulated.
Right.
It can make it work somehow.
Right. Work is your time, which time is so incredibly important to me. So that kind of makes sense to me. Because work, yep, it gives you the money, but it also takes away a crap ton of time. Yeah. And not just the hours that you work.
Right.
But it's also in your
well, the commute, the preparing of your lunch or
right. It takes up more than just the 40 hours.
I mean, it's very inclusive. I have a friend that just retired. She went from full-time to part-time and is now retired, and she doesn't regret her decision, but she's still navigating the time.
Right.
There's that lack of structure that I will need to be very mindful of to create.
Right.
In my own way.
Gotcha. You know what? I'm going to put you on the spot here.
Oh, dear.
I know. It's one of my favorite things to do.
I know, it is.
Would you be willing to share a blank Excel spreadsheet for our viewers that might want to even just think about just budgeting?
It's pretty basic. I don't know that they would be very impressed with it.
The answer is, fuck yeah, she'll do that.
Okay. I'll work on that. It's a working document. It's like a dumping ground.
Doesn't have to be perfect.
Very simple formulas.
Right.
I mean, honestly, it doesn't take much. But I do want to be encouraging because I forget that not everybody works in Excel. I forget, I know people that know so much more about Excel than me.
Yes.
But that's probably equally other people that don't. And
Absolutely.
I forget that part.
Yeah, because if you've never worked in Excel, even just having columns auto sum.
Yeah. I forget it can be intimidating.
Yeah.
Because it's quite complex. It can be.
So at some point, there will be a document.
Okay. So I'll put it in somewhere.
In the little notes.
In the comments.
That's what this is signed for.
Yeah.
The notes.
We'll put it somewhere you can find it.
I like it.
People say in a pinned comment. I've heard people say that.
Ooh.
Pinned comment.
So I know how to do a pinned comment. Now I just have to figure out how to add a document to the pinned comment. We got this.
Yeah, we'll figure it out. By the time this video goes out?
No.
Oh, okay. We'll add it later?
No, I'll figure it out.
Okay, we'll figure it out. Okay.
Yeah.
Did you have any other questions for me?
None that you're going to be willing to ask.
You mean answer?
Yeah.
I probably wouldn't ask them either.
Okay, yeah. So, finances, can you afford to work less? Are you thinking about working? Have you ever thought about working more? Because that's always my go-to. Oh my God, I'm going to have to get a second job.
No.
I'm going to have a third job.
No, that's a you thing.
Okay.
I think for me to have more money coming in, it would be keep my full-time job and rent out both rooms in my house.
Yeah.
That would be the first place.
Yeah.
And then I have to think about, do I want other humans in my space? Being an introvert, keeping in mind that there is a goal. It's a means to an end.
Sight.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Mm-hmm. Right. Yeah. You only have to do
and I might drag you into that, but that's more for us to talk about later.
Right. And you can't rent this room out anyway, because this is our studio.
Okay. We'll see.
This is our fancy schmancy studio.
Okay. Uh-huh.
So.
All right.
Okay. So that's it for Tammy's questions.
Okay.
For Real Talk After 50, Risking It After 50, the prep for slow travel. Wow. Look at me fucking go. That's it. How's that for an ending, folks? Like, subscribe, and all that shit, too.
We're done, though, right?
Oh, yeah, we're done.